Good morning and happy Monday to you from East Texas. And you may be wondering, how did I get here and why am I here? And those are all excellent questions. Why am I in East Texas? Well, because of this van, 1990 Ford work van. And there's a big story behind the van and why I'm down here. So I just left Oshkosh yesterday evening and got down here thanks to my friend Tom, who had flown up for the closing weekend of the show in his Bonanza and offered me a ride back. And so thanks, Tom. I just got dropped off yesterday here in Texas from Wisconsin. And so more to come on Oshkosh itself and the stories there. There was so much good connections made and networking and all those kinds of things, and exciting things coming, new ideas just off of that time there and being with so many other missionary groups. So I'll give some more information on that at another time, but I wanted to let you guys know about this van and what the story is on that. So we spoke at Hillister Assembly here locally in East Texas a few weeks ago. And I just briefly shared about another van that had been given by a friend up in North Dakota and had been donated, similar to this one, 15-passenger Ford van. And so at the end of that service a few weeks ago, a gentleman came up and said, "Hey, I've got another van. It's similar to that, but it's more of a work van. If you think it would be useful for you guys up in Alaska and for missionaries to use, I'll just give it to you." And so I said, of course, we can definitely use it and put it to great use. The cool thing about that is we had been praying and thinking of how are we going to get some of our storage stuff up to Alaska. It's quite expensive, as you can imagine, to ship things up to the upper one from the lower 48. And so we had been thinking on that, and this guy gives this van. And so it's going to be a great use for that. It's a big 1-ton van with this empty space in the back. But not only that, the main thing is that for missionary families who come in from the village and they need to do a Costco run, or they need to buy supplies for a big upcoming project, things like that while they're in town, this van is going to be very useful for that. And so we're really excited to get it up there. And so the plan from today, I'm going to get our stuff loaded up in it, and in the next couple of days drive the first leg of that journey up to Alaska and park it in North Dakota, where a second van has been donated by Grace Corporation, who rents out vans to missionary families, and they're going to donate a similar van like this, but it has all the seats. And so this first leg of the journey, I'll get it up there in the next few days by the end of this week, and then come back in September to North Dakota with a few friends who are going to help me drive these two vans all the way up to Alaska in September. So I wanted to get this news out to you guys and ask if anyone is interested in helping with the fuel for these two vans. It's going to be about $1,200 for each van to make that drive up to Alaska. And so if that is something you'd be interested in helping us with, it would be a great help to us, and then in the future to missionary families who will be using these vans for transportation when they come in from the village to Palmer, Wasilla area. They'll have some wheels. It'll just be accessible to them. They won't have to worry about renting something or borrowing. These vans are just going to be free of use, free of charge for them to come and do what they need to do for those days or weeks that they're in town. So join us in that if you'd like. I've got a new drop-down menu in our donate page. If you go to the PayPal link, or you can use Venmo or Cash App and just put that note, missionary vehicles. And so you'll see that drop down if you use PayPal, and you can give towards the fuel needed to get these vans up to Alaska. So thanks so much. Hope you enjoy your Monday. Me and Bucky about to take off in the next couple of days, my traveling buddy. And so, yeah, love you guys. Thanks so much for the help and support.